Seeing the wildlife in the South African bush was a very special experience for Brent. We decided to introduce Brent to some of the inhabitants of the Mpumalanga region so he could get a taste of their stories and culture. This is Brent Owens. He chose to explore the world's different flavors and started his journey in South Africa. We'll be taking you on a guided tour to debunk some of the unknowns and push Brent to the limit as we take this taste of adventure to the extreme. It is said that food connects people, and for Brent that's always been true, so we thought a good place to start his discovery of the people of this area was in the kitchen of our accommodation at the Earth Lodge.
When you compose your menus, what's the idea in the back of the mind?
People coming to Africa, obviously you want to showcase what we can do as South Africans. Lots of Cape Malay cooking, curry flavours, smoked venison.
So you try and keep everything as local as possible.
Yeah,
so that when people come here, you're getting a taste of the land almost, so to speak.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of the people that are working here have been working here for as long as this company has existed. It's all people from the local area, and they work themselves up in the years, you know.
Obviously, you've got a bit of emotion attached to your food. Do you try and show that with what you give to your diners?
I think the people will taste the emotion and the passion that goes into the food.
Yeah. Well, you're cooking for me tonight, so I hope you're in a good mood today.
Pressure's on.
Yeah, I know. No, but you seem happy. Alec.
How are you? Number one.
Nice to meet you, huh?
Thank you.
How long have you been here for?
It's 18 years. I'm running for 19 now.
Wow, that's a long time, eh?
I like even my grandchildren to come and work here.
Really?
Yeah.
Chefs, huh?
Yeah. We receive a lot of things from this Sabi Sabi. We build the schools for the community.
Besides yourself, how many friends and family do you have working in this environment?
A lot.
It's good to see that somebody's passionate about their job.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Thank you.
Thanks, huh?
Sure. Thank you very much.
Daryl, what's your story, man?
I know I've been at Sabi Sabi Earth Lodge, chef here, sous chef, 3.5 years.
What are you putting together at the moment?
Pasta for oxtail ravioli for your dinner tonight.
This is our dinner?
Yeah, your dinner, eh?
So if it's no good, I know who to send it back to, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
I just heard that you were from Cape Town.
I was in the SANDF, the Army, South African Army. That's where it started. My grandfather's a chef in the Navy, uncle's a chef. And then I just decided I want to do more. One thing about South Africans is family. I think it's vital.
Yeah.
We work 6 weeks on, 2 weeks off. It's a long time to work in the bush. So we call this family as well.
We headed down to the wine cellar, where some of the Sabi team were waiting to meet Brent.
That's like, this is it. This is what travel is. It's not about visiting a place, trying to find information. It's about sort of embracing your environment, becoming part of, I guess, the people and what it's all about.
It's the people behind the scenes, what are the stories, which makes it
Thank you very much.
that much more exciting. That's why you don't have a favourite that you've done, which is awesome.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the wine cellar. Tonight we've got a special menu prepared for you. Your first course tonight is a slow braised oxtail ravioli. I hope you enjoy it.
You were here with that when those two male lions
Oh,
with kudu.
We were tracking lions down in the south, and in a riverbed, and it was like quite a little steep jump down the embankment. And as I jumped down, a female was lying literally like 10 meters away from me. She actually came at me and stopped and pawing the ground and growled and turned around and ran away. And as I turned around, my tracker Kruger had my pants and my belt like this in both his hands behind, like here. And if he wasn't there, I would have turned around and actually ran away from the situation. I most probably would have been, I would have been killed by the lion.
Honestly,
It's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. Yeah.
After an amazing 5-course meal, it was time for Brent to get some sleep. Tomorrow we would be heading out to the reserve to meet some more of the locals.
Roderick, yes. How are you, my man?
Nice to meet you. Thank you very much. Are you well?
I'm very well.
That's good.
Very, very well. I'm actually
Very nice.
a little bit interested. I just came from Sabi Sabi Lodge, which, as you know, is a 5-star accommodation, and
Yes.
15 minutes down the road, and it is very, very different out here.
It is very nice. Yeah, you are more than welcome. I can tell you that 60% of Sabi Sabi staff coming from this village. If you don't mind, you can start moving and have a look on what's happening there.
Sure.
Come with me.
Hi, I'm Brent.
I'm Ponso.
Ponso.
Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
So I'm
too.
still a little bit confused about what this place actually is.
This is we normally specialize with vulnerable, single-parented children. They just come in here to have some food during the day.
Our name is Swabana, which means for the children.
Yeah.
We depend on funders and donations, so we can't cater for all the children.
So do they voluntarily come here, or is it the parents sort of like, hey, we can't really afford to feed our kids, so can you please help?
Sometimes parents speak, but I have a team that is doing home visits and assessments.
Okay.
And you must understand that if there's no food, children wouldn't come here for anything. So the food is something that calls them. That's why after they've eaten, then we can deliver other services.
Because they're here already.
Because they're already here.
You said before that you sometimes you have to give out money, your own personal money, to keep people floating.
You can't look at somebody hungry and go sleep well. You just can't sleep. I don't know, something in your heart, you feel like, if I don't give, it's not like I'll be rich, but if I don't give, then who will do that? But the child must know that I did my best to help them to get the best in life.
Do you feel like you're in a losing battle almost? Like you're always up against it?
Education becomes the very important. That is the only word that can encourage everybody.
I heard a story of somebody who was taking the fish on the seaside, and then was taking them one by one back to the water. And somebody said, "What are you doing? You're wasting your time." And then he took one fish to say, "In this fish, I'm making a difference," and he put it back. So I'm saying, even if it's 2 children in 5 years from this community who go to the university and come back better people, to those children, we made a difference.
And that's what makes you stay
That's
here.
what makes us do what we are doing.
Next up, Lodrick had organized for Brent to meet a Sangoma, a local witch doctor who was going to tell him his fortune.
Siyavuma, siyavuma.
Savuma, Siavuma.
It's a Zulu word that it means I agree, I agree.
Khuluma emini le yakafika swi sasekela hi la ku mpfuxela hi tinhlolo hi tlhela hi mi amukela la a swi xongi swona
what's the verdict for me? Am I good or am I not so good?
Just selected couple of bones. If you look all this is the happiness of your ancestors. She's saying that your ancestors are very, very much happy about you.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I was a bit concerned about that, actually.
Yeah.
Is this a part of the culture in this area? Like, is it very important for people to have this in their lives?
She said that, yes, it's culture, but it's applied to most of the African religion. You can go to Kenya, you can go to Tanzania, you can go to Mozambique. It might be practiced in a different way, but everybody trying to connect with the previous generation.
So it's like a psychologist almost.
Psychologist and working together.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Inkomo no siya. Let us try to say that. Inkomo no siya. Thank you very much.
The locals here rely on Sangomas to look after their well-being and to make contact with their ancestors. Although Brent was skeptical, he was pleased he had had the experience. At our next destination, we were greeted with singing and dancing. We couldn't help but get swept up in the moment and join in. Brent wasn't too bad himself.
That sense of happiness I get in this community, and I've got that in a lot of the rural areas, that everybody's happy and everybody loves being here, and there's that real tight-knit community that people just love being here.
And if I don't have sugar in my house, come to you. I will buy sugar next week, I will give it to you. It's much more about living together.
But everybody's perception outside is, you guys need help, you guys need money, you guys need this, you need that. And it's like, forget everything else and you see the people are happy. So if you're already happy, do you even want help?
We need help, but it's not something that you can cry every day. Yes, we need water. The jobs are not enough for everybody, but at the end of the day, the life is to continue with helping each other. It's very important in the community.
No, thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
It's been amazing. Taught me a lot. You've given me a good insight, and you've, I guess, opened up this to the rest of the world.
Thank you very much.
People say Africa gets under your skin. The people welcome you with open arms and let you in. Brent had been fully embraced and made to feel like he was part of the community. It was so much more than he'd expected. Lodrick and Ponsi were just two examples of why this area has a bright future. Leaving Mpumalanga's beautiful vistas behind us, we headed back to Johannesburg on the final stretch of our journey.
So we're going to the greengrocer and the butcher because our journey has almost come to an end. I think it's only fair that I cook the guys a braai now. I cook them what I would do at home, so we're going to go shopping, get some fresh produce, and they're going to put me to the test, the barbecue test, the Brent Owens barbecue test. got a lot of fresh produce. We're going with Vietnamese, Thai, Southeast Asian style. Have no idea what I'm cooking yet, but we just bought a load of good produce. There was lots there, some cute ingredients that smell incredibly fresh, so just gonna wing it. I feel so Indonesian right now. Okay, this isn't gonna be for everyone, but I'm putting it on anyway. This is seaweed butter. Okay, we're almost ready to rock and roll. Asparagus will go here. This is something I would cook at home, not exactly this, but a variation of. So I wouldn't say that it's an Australian barbecue, but it's certainly a Brent Owens barbecue. It's definitely something I've been inspired by my journeys, travel in general, for sure. All right, now I just need something to serve everything on, and then we're good.
You're the roast of my beef, the mash to my potato, the extra cheese on my burrito. You're the cream of the cream on my sweet little thing. You're the dish of the day, now where do I begin?
Time to eat. Well, this one is like a tamarind beef, so it's slightly sour. This is like a Singapore-style satay, which I usually skewer and have a dipping sauce, but I'll put it all together for something different. That's just coconut poached chicken, which I would mix through that salad and have a little bit of this dressing on top. This is a sweet and spicy pork belly, which I've then finished on the fire and added some pork crackling to it.
Do I do it right?
Wow.
So good, eh?
Yeah.
You're finally going back to Australia?
Yes! No, it's. I don't want to go. This feels like home now. I've been here for so long. I've met so many good people. So the best food I ate on this entire trip was at Chaff Posy. Barbecue.
No, what is that?
Barbecue.
No,
Oh, barbecue.
This one's chisanyama, it's not a barbecue, eh?
Chisanyama.
Chisanyama, yes.
What's that mean?
If you're saying chisanyama, I'm talking about this thing that I'm standing here.
The chisanyama I had at Chaff Posy was the best.
Because it's not a barbecue.
No,
Barbecue spice, man.
How important is chisanyama to South Africa?
It's very, very important. It's something that combines people together, this one.
Yeah.
So I can say this is culture, you know.
Yeah. That was good food. And I could ask any person here, what would you have if you're on your deathbed and you could have one meal? I can guarantee you not one person would say some fancy food from a nice restaurant. They would say what's homely, what's comforting, and that's good, hearty food. And it was 10 out of 10. It was spicy, but it was 10 out of 10.
Tell us a little bit about what you think have been your most special moments today.
The best moments have been when we went to the West Coast and did the garden route. I got to see the joy when Freddie conquered that fear of diving with sharks.
I don't know if it's conquered, but it's...
I feel like a condom. Fred's going in. Yeah, Freddie.
Woo, Freddie.
It was the best experience ever, and the worst at the same time, because I actually wanted to get out of the cage.
So which person out of all the interviews and all the conversations that we had really helped that opinion and the mentality change?
Freddie, do you want to answer that one for me?
The gelato place.
Yeah. That was amazing.
What was the name of the area there?
Stanford.
Stanford, and we found these guys, these Italian father and son teams.
Salute. Here I am. Salute. Like, who would have thought that out of anywhere in the world, these Italian dudes who were so authentic, so intelligent, so developed, so smart, and they decided to settle in Stanford. You've left Italy and Europe to come to South Africa. You must see something beautiful in this city as well.
I was looking for real quality of life. my feeling, maybe I'm completely wrong, okay, but my feeling is that it's easier for Europe to go back, and for South Africa, the only opportunity is to go up.
So listen, the highest point of excitement on this trip. Like, what was like the craziest adrenaline moments?
Oh, well, that's an easy one, isn't it? The bungee. Brook run. Brook run. Has to be.
All I have to do is jump. That's it. It's not hard.
That's one point where it's like, yeah, I'm proud of myself.
Nice,
You know, I approached it with the right mentality.
Oh, hell. Oh,
Here you go.
yes.
I was proud of myself.
Oh, you were so terrified. It was so good, man.
I wasn't scared at all. I haven't been scared once this whole trip.
Just move back, move back, move back.
How do I stop this?
Okay, just lower the bucket, lower the bucket. Lower the bucket. You just walk on.
This baboon's literally 2 meters away from us. No, f this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to walk through this by myself.
So you can touch that, that's all right.
Spider on it.
It's a small one, huh?
I know he picked it up though. Yeah, you guys are used to this dangerous activity. I'm not. Everything in South Africa is dangerous. I'm not used to it. In Oz, we've got snakes and spiders. That's it. Oh, shit. Come on, do it. Do it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hurry up, hurry up. Oh, God. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh.
So that's on patrol for those baboon spiders you've been chatting about. Wait, what's your step?
I swear, everything here is just a hazard.
Is that the ghost?
That's Lord Milner's wife.
What the?
Yeah, that's another photo of the ghost.
This. Not staying here.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's not okay. This whole trip I've been scared. I just want to enjoy some of it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
I feel like now that I've conquered South Africa, I can conquer anywhere. This show has been so raw and so authentic. Our experiences have been, you know, ultimate highs, ultimate lows, extreme. And we've discovered the country, don't you think?
Really unwrapped it.
We have. Anyway, this is it for me. This is the end of South Africa Unwrapped. So I have to thank everybody, every single person here, for allowing me into your country. I think I've become a better person for it. Cheers to that. Cheers. Cheers. Oh, nearly a few smashes.
Unwrapped. Thank you. Good. All right.